Hello there, and welcome back subscribers, and welcome new viewers to another sketchbook tour. This one is a larger A5 sketchbook. I started it in July and finished it in August. It's about 100 pages. The sketches at the beginning are a bit mixed. I love some of them, and I hate some of them, but I started to take the sketchbook really seriously at the end of July, so about halfway through, the sketches are much more of a practicing in like a really serious manner, I guess you could call it. Some of these sketches are just pictures from around the house that I took that I drew, pictures from outside, and random characters and fan art sprinkled in. I really enjoyed just practicing in a sketchbook again because I want to do Sketchtober, just because I haven't used my mechanical pencils that often, or even my regular pencils of HB and H. I have a whole bunch of colored pencils that I haven't used in a while, and it might help me to warm up to using my paints again. I've been trying to also save space on my iPad, because for those of you who don't know, when you have time-lapse on Procreate, it saves it and it adds extra bulk to your storage. Like if you have maybe a 50 megabyte drawing and then you add so much detail and everything, it might turn into a 2 gigabyte file. Each file will add up to eventually where you suddenly have 100 gigabytes just on Procreate alone, so I managed to knock that down to about 50, but I still need to do my drawings for YouTube, so I erase the time lapses on my older videos and keep only the ones that I need for videos that I'm doing at that time or for future videos. Some of these sketches in here are actually for future videos, so you're getting a little sneak peek, like these AI-generated Pokemon. I've circled and put in boxes a few that I'm going to use and others I might not use at all, but let me know if you guys have any favorites from the funny little AI Pokemon generator. I'm not gonna lie, some of them I'm really excited to share with you for the video, but I'll keep it a secret which ones I'm drawing. But some of these turned out really cute. Some of them, like this banana ghost looking thing, I don't even know what that is, but it's so cute. And these ones were just kind of really weird last minute ones that I threw in. This was just a study from the side garden that we have. Nothing fancy. These were ballpoint pen doodles, but god, it looks so weird. I don't like it at all, so I went back to pencil. I did some random characters. I did Vixie in like a mini skirt. I drew a random pony that looks really bulky. I didn't like that one. Spice, just floating. I didn't finish that one. This is actually from my encyclopedia, 3 different animals fused into one. I'm actually working on how I actually want to do my encyclopedia. I don't necessarily want it to all just be 3 random animals fused together. I tried to draw a not deer, if you know what that is. It's a horror thing. I hate this page. It's a god-awful waste of paper, and this one's not so bad. And this is where I started to take the sketchbook more seriously after I did these paint blobs. I started to draw animals and other things how I saw it in my mind, just to practice, because I need to practice more for my backgrounds, which includes the items in the background. I can't just have it all be really chalky and random. Same thing goes for animals if I wanted to practice. This was just random animals that are kind of cutesy. I also tried to buff out my style, I guess you could call it, for fan art, so I did the main 6. This will also be a future video. I'm gonna refine it though, because all of them look about the same except for Rarity. For some reason I made Rarity super lanky, but I also kind of like that because I want to play up the different heights that perhaps different like unicorns versus earth ponies and Pegasi would be. Then I practiced birds. I love birds, but I don't draw them enough, so I cursed myself, and now I'm going to draw more birds. Random chibi Neko, and then the lapis lazuli sketch. If you've seen the video, if you haven't already, go watch it. I really like how that one turned out. A skull beast for my other comic with Dangel in it. I was also practicing different monsters, so I did a study of the Dunkleosaurus. And then this head is too small. It was supposed to be a skunk character, and then I did Vixie in a dress. I also tried to, again, do a different monster. This one looks a little weird. Not really sure how I like it or not. I did a page of Sonic. I don't know. I was missing drawing some fan art, so I just threw some of that in here. I tried to draw myself in a cartoony style separate from Stencil Fox. Not sure how I like it, but I don't hate it. Mushrooms from Pinterest just to practice. And then crystals also from Pinterest. I don't know, I really like crystals, and I don't talk about it enough. I don't share about it enough. I love so many things, but I don't share it enough, so I want to share it with you guys. This was just a collage from Pinterest. I made a furry clown. I don't know, I was looking up a bunch of clown stuff. This was just Stencil Fox, but with really long legs. I drew her dancing as well. Then I tried to fill in a page, but I made a shark with a broken back. And a demon character, not sure what that's about. I love this one. This one is gonna turn into a character. I don't know what her name is gonna be, but I was practicing different hairstyles. I love her, but I don't really like these ones. I was trying to do wavy hair, but it just looks really weird. I also really like using a colored pen over top of my sketches rather than coloring it in. I don't know, something about that might become my future sketchbook go-to. Just helps me outline things. This is a sort of realistic girl. I don't like it, didn't finish it. That's Blight. I was having a bad day that day. Lots of headaches. Then I was playing Ark and I made a little micro-raptor, just feathery, chibi. They're angry boys, but I like them. Random character pages, might do something with the owl and the weird cat thing. And then these were rock studies, because again, backgrounds. I don't like this one. It looks so flat and weird. I don't know why I colored that one in, but I'm glad I didn't color in these rocks, because I like how these look. And then I did a skull study. I like it, but it's weird. I did a random fish character with see-through webbing. I like it, it's cute. I might turn that into a speed paint. Different horns. These are actually for different characters that I have. I have some demon and angel characters that are going to have horns. This is Leon and Alice, some more of my human characters for future video. Eyeball shapes, I don't know. I just randomly make up my eyeball shapes. They're either pointy or round. That day I was organizing a bunch of papers and I was bored out of my mind. Random deer. I realized I'd never really drawn a deer character, so bam, deer character. This was after I was watching a bunch of movies and video games where a bunch of like sad scenes were happening with animals. I don't know why, I get overly attached to characters, even if it's something just random that I start watching. These were just random deer doodles. I think this was also when I was watching nature documentaries. These blobs I'm gonna turn into something, I don't know why. I just started drawing random animal silhouettes. More practicing for background items. This was for a cafe kind of thing. This tree turned into the tree that you saw on my video for my background from my studio. Backpacks, I'm gonna turn these maybe into some sticker designs. I like the fox backpack. Random dress from Pinterest. Don't like how that turned out. Frog lizard? Mixed feelings about that guy. Might turn it into a character. Then I did a Black Panther, I think, from Pinterest. Looks really chunky. These look scary, but that's because I've never drawn these obscure animals before. This page is really bad. I think I was just filling this in at like midnight, and I just was like, yeah, I'll do a page before bed. I do like the crying cat ghost in the corner though, which led to me making cat and other animal ghosts. Like just, they're wearing a bedsheet. They're doing Halloween early. I love this page. I'm going to turn these either into characters or stickers. These are just random anthropomorphic character design practices. Different shapes of curly hair, spiky hair, a goat for some reason. I was just kind of filling these pages in. I did fruit and vegetables next to some really nice looking potion bottles. I'm going to turn this into something because I have a potion alchemist character in my comic. These were banners that I'm going to work on a bit. I don't really know what kind of designs for town stuff. Random bakery stuff. Don't know why I think that's a leak next to a bunch of jam jars, but the last page I did was just Blight saying that's all, folks. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.